Rosalia has officially dropped her album titled Lux, her fourth studio album, and today we're going to be reacting to it live for the very first time. And at the end of the video, we're going to see where it ranks amongst my favorite albums of 2025. So leave a like and subscribe because we have one more album that we are going to be reacting to before the end of the year. And you're not going to want to miss it. With that being said, let's head into the first song of Lux by Rosalia titled Sexo, Violencia y Llantas. Oh, wow.
¿Quién pudiera vivir entre los dos? Primero amar el mundo y luego amar a Dios. ¿Quién pudiera vivir entre los dos? Primero amar el mundo y luego amar a Dios. ¿Quién pudiera venir de esta tierra y entrar en el cielo y volver a la tierra? Que entre la tierra y el cielo nunca viene suelo.
Holy!
En el primero, sexo, violencia y llantas, deportes de sangre, monedas en gargantas. En el segundo, destellos, palomas y santas, la gracia y el fruto y el beso de la balanza.
Wow.
¿Quién pudiera vivir entre los dos? Primero amar el mundo y luego amar a Dios.
Okay, wow, guys, we gotta talk about that. Oh my word. That might be one of the most insane, that might be one of the best intros I've ever heard of an album. That is insane. We start off with this crescendo and decrescendo in pianos, and then we're hearing the drop, and then there's these nice orchestral. Now, one thing that I do know about this album is that the London Symphony Orchestra, LSO, actually was on this album. They're the ones, they're all the strings in the background, and I'm assuming that they were the ones when we come in after these decrescendo and pianos, we're just kind of, oh wow, we are on this, I don't even know, the seesaw of this piano. It sounded like Beethoven Sonata number 5, like, oh, it sounded so good. It sounded so good. And then we get into the orchestra. I'm like, okay. And then there's a rock guitar. Like, we have 3 different differentiating sounds, and it sounds so cohesive. And the song is only 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. And I felt like I was just taken on a 5-hour car ride, a journey across, I don't know, Western Washington. Oh my gosh. If that song is indicative and is a good representation of the full 15 songs on this album that has a runtime of 50 minutes, we are in for a treat. Like I mentioned, that is probably the best intro I've ever heard from an album that I personally listen to, of course. I think that goes without being said, but Sexo, Violencia y Llantas. Wow. There's nothing more I need to say. That is a fantastic song. We need to head into song number 2 called Reliquia. I think I pronounced that correctly. By the way, this is also entirely in Spanish, so I might not understand everything that Rosalia is saying, but I get to feel everything that she is saying. So let's head into song number 2. Oh, this like offbeat, like shallow. It's like William Overture type of vibes. Remember how hard that was to play.
Yo que perdí mis manos en Jerez y mis ojos en Roma.
I think it stands for relinquish, I'm assuming.
Lo aprendí por Barcelona. Perdí mi lengua en París, mi tiempo en LA, los hills en Milán, la sonrisa en UK, pero mi corazón nunca ha sido mío, yo siempre lo doy. Coge un trozo de mí, quédatelo pa' cuando no estés, seré tu reliquia, soy tu reliquia, seré tu reliquia. Perdí la fe en DC y la amiga en Bangkok, un mal amor en Madrid y en México el blond, la mala hostia en Berlín y el hasta en Grana. Perra nació el coraje, pero el cielo nació en Buenos Aires. En Japón lloré y mis pestañas deshilé, y en la ciudad de cristal fue que me trasquilé. Pero el pelo vuelve a crecer, la pureza también, la pureza está en mí y está en Marrakech. No soy una santa, pero estoy blessed. Pero mi corazón nunca ha sido mío, yo siempre lo doy. Coge un trozo de mí, quédatelo pa' cuando no estés, seré tu reliquia.
Wow.
Soy tu reliquia.
The production on this is out of this world, man. Out of this world. Just popped off a skin tag. My arm.
Huyendo de aquí, como huí de Florida, somos delfines saltando, saliendo y entrando en el aro escarlata y brillante del tiempo. Es solo un momento, es solo un momento, mar eterno y bravo, la eterna canción, ni tiene salida, ni tiene mi perdón.
That is, wow. That is like the journey that we are on right now through these first two songs that has spanned around 6 minutes in length is a lifetime of eternity, and not for a bad reason. Like, it's not that these songs are long. It's just that they're so good. The production on it sounds so amazing, and I just feel like we've been taken on this journey. And looking at some of the titling of some of these songs, you know, even with even looking at the album cover, she's almost like in this straitjacket, really tight, like garb, like this top and whatnot. She has kind of like this nun headwear without like the full garb, of course. And, you know, again, with Reliquia and Violencia, Llantas, like I'm thinking like violence, relinquish. And then there's also a song, number 10, Dios Es Un Stalker. That those are not like light words that you would probably put in like an album like this. And I don't know if there's something, you know, in a past relationship, or that she's like just trying to relinquish her bad, you know, omens that are in her life. I don't know. But based on that, the purity of a nun that is, but then also being kind of captive in your own skin, in your own body, because it almost looks like, I mean, you could see your hands, but it's just like, it's a skin tight shirt. And yeah, I did. Wow. And I think even all this chaos that we've been hearing is just like the chaos almost like in your mind in a way of like trying to understand everything and trying to make actions to be better about those thoughts. And it just feels like the chaos that's been going on in her mind, whether that was after like an incident, you know, something maybe horrific or tragic that happened to her life, whether that's sexually, whether that's just like, you know, losing a loved one, or, you know, just the spirit of being an artist. You know, sometimes that can also make you feel trapped. This has been an intense album so far. We're only on song number 2. So let's head into song number 3, titled Divinize. It's like Divinize. It's like Divinize, but it's like Divinize. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying it in a French accent when there's a Spanish album. The different elements that we've been getting too, like this one's got a guitar.
This ghost is still alive. I'm still alive.
Ooh, the English here. Back in Spanish. Oh, she sounds so good, man.
Through my body you can see the light. Bruise me up a little of my pride. Know that I was made to divinize. Outside me, inside me. Outside me, inside me. Esto siempre te gana, tu sonrisa la humana. Se hace desestimada, el vertigio en el cos. Una absencia que sacia, perseguindo la gracia. El dolor una delicia, de divina buidad. Y el rayos de la luna, la nutrición naufraga. Y privarse la indulgencia que practica para amor. Each vertebra reveals a mystery. Pray on my spine, it's a rosary. Through my body you can see the light. Bruise me up a little of my pride. Know that I was made to divinize. Outside me, inside me. Outside me, inside me. Les línies del seu cos s'estan desdibuixant fins a la frontera. No tothom l'entendrà i ella no ho espera. Pensen que és el final, però tot just comença. Through my body you can see the light. Bruise me up a little of my pride. Know that I was made to divinize. Outside me, inside me. Outside me.
Yeah, this. end of every song so far just feels like an absolute heart attack in the kindest and greatest way possible. Because it feels like we just build up throughout the course of however long these songs are, respectively. And we just build up so nicely into just, oh, it's almost like, and maybe it's a little indicative, you know, of the motif of this entire album. Stuff that I mentioned last song, of course. Yeah, her voice is so good, man. It is so good. Like, I cannot tell you how, guys, it is like so crystal clear, by the way. Her voice sounds perfect. Then you're talking about all the orchestra, all these sounds like electronic to orchestral to, you know, all the entire symphony, of course, and being the orchestra. But then you just, oh my gosh, you have all these different elements and it fits so well. I don't know who produced this album. I'm sure it's some freaking Swedish person. I always feel like it is. You know, we're talking about Hans Zimmer. What, I gotta look up Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer nationality. He's German. Some European, I'll say that, just so we can encompass everyone from Europe. Man, this album is so good, man. And I also like, because, like, mind you, she spoke English in the song. She spoke English like a few times. At least I think it was this song. My guys, like I feel like I've gone on the longest journey of my life. We're 3 songs in, but she was speaking a little bit of English. I think it was this one because she was talking about life. Yeah. And yeah, again, I kind of want to know what the translation of these titles are from Spanish to English, but so far, like, it's been good. It has been solid. Man, this album is so good, man. That's headed into song number 4, titled Porcelana, featuring Dougie F. What a name, Dougie. Let's do the Dougie. Ooh, let's do the Dougie. Sorry, I'm in a chair. It's kind of hard to do the Dougie. Let's head to song number 4.
Mi piel es fina, de porcelana.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Mi piel es fina,
Ooh.
de porcelana.
Yeah.
Y de llamana, luz que ilumina, ruina divina. El placer anestesia mi dolor, el dolor anestesia mi placer. Lo que tengo, lo que hago, mi valor, y el dolor siempre vuelve a aparecer. En ti no creo, hasta que te derrames en mi pecho, dentro de mi corazón y mi cerebro. Como un cubata cae en mi garganta y se vierte mi pelo hasta el suelo. Ego sam nil, ego sam lux mundi. Ego sam nil, ego sam lux mundi. Ego sam nil, ego sam lux mundi. Y mi, ego sam lux mundi. Traje algo pa' que tú te relajes. Aquí tienes este homenaje. Soy la diva del tigueraje. Traje algo que te pueda coraje. En tu lore falta viaje, pero a ti te sobra equipaje. I know that the way that you te puedo enamorar, yo te puedo inspirar, te puedo envenenar y te puedo curar. Yo te puedo elevar, yo te puedo humillar, pa' bien o para mal. Transformar don antes de tearu. Kimi ni dai nashi ni sareru mae ni yabai yatsu te omou kana. Motte umareta sai no nano. Motte umareta sai no nano. Watashi wa caos no yo. Date kami-sama ga kimeta koto. Date kami-sama ga kimeta koto. Traje algo pa' que tú te relajes. Aquí tienes este homenaje. Soy la diva del tigueraje. Traje algo que te pueda coraje. En tu lore falta viaje, pero a ti te sobra equipaje.
Dougie, come on. Dougie's scared, man. The scaling notes. Oh, it's coming back up. Woo! A clapping beat. Pitch perfect style. Again. Wow, we rise up again. That's not the lyrics, but we rise up again. Holy goodness, nationers. This album is so... Oh my gosh. Dougie is scared. I think he's saying scared there. And man, Porcelana, it feels like this Medusa, like semi-Egyptian. It's not Egyptian, but has that kind of like, ooh, mystique type of vibe. And man, I mean, for a 4-minute long song, that's the longest song so far. The next longest song is the song right after it. I have thoroughly enjoyed a lot of these longer songs. Like I have been going on an crazy adventure. This album is so freaking good, man. It is so good. Oh man, it's I don't know how to describe it. Porcelana, man, the front half of that song is amazing. Front half of that song is wonderful. It's so good. It is so good. I can't tell you how much I really like the front half of that song. I will say, I know I didn't mention it, but when we were listening to song number 2, I liked song number 1. So that's definitely going into my like songs. I'll probably listen to that song again. I did like Porcelana. I did like the first half, and then I started kind of hearing how it was going. I was like, oh. So I took it out of my likes. The back half definitely kind of lured me in. It's going to stay out of my like songs as of right now. I don't think it'd be a song that I actually like, oh, man, I want to listen to that song. But that first song, oh, gotta go in my like songs. If you guys know me, you guys know the songs that I like as we've been listening to some of these albums. So let's head into song number 5. Mio Cristo, Piange Diamanti. 4 minutes and 29 seconds. This is the longest song of the album. It's going to be the best song of the album. Let's find out.
Sei l'uragano più bello che io abbia mai visto. Il migliore dei dolmen si alzarebbe per te.
Oh yeah.
Fai tremare la terra e si innalzi al tuo fianco, ma quando non riuscirà ad elevarsi sei tu. Sei tu. Imperfetti, agenti del caos, ci smontiamo come i miti, mio re dell'anarchia, mio astro imprudente preferito. Quando piangi raccogli le tue lacrime e bagna la tua fronte, qualunque sia il crimine. Mio Cristo piange diamante, piange, piange diamante. Mio Cristo in diamante, ti porto sempre, sempre ti porto sempre. Ti porto sempre, sempre. sempre. La verità è che entrambi abbiamo macchia e nessuno dei due può sfuggire dall'altro. C'è sempre qualcosa di te che ancora non so come il lato nascosto della luna una volta svelato. So che non lo dimenticherò. Quanti pugni ti hanno dato che avrebbero dovuto essere abbracci, e quanti abbracci hai dato che avrebbero potuto essere pugni. Mio caro amico, l'amore che non si sceglie non si lascia cadere. Mio caro amico, con te la gravità è graziosa, la grazia è grave. Il mio Cristo piange diamanti, piange, piange diamante. Mio Cristo in diamante, ti porto sempre, sempre, ti porto sempre, ti porto sempre, sempre.
That's gonna be the energy. And then
Oh, I love that they kept kind of her note that she left with the London Symphonic Orchestra. That is so it's a nice touch. It keeps this album grounded too, which I really like. It's almost like I'm kind of conflicted because this album is so perfect so far. It's like, oh, but no, man. For being the longest song, it very well deserves probably one of the best songs on the album so far. And like every song, again, they feel like their own. They have some individuality. E mio Cristo piange diamanti. Holy fuck. Like it kind of reminds me of in Shrek. No context behind it. In Shrek, when Fiona starts singing, or like, you know, we kind of get into the singing love song, like, it kind of reminds me of that. This song kind of reminds me of that. You're like these birds chirping, and like we're on like a little journey, and you know, there's moments where I feel like we're kind of walking up this hill, and then we kind of pause, and we slow. Okay, now we got to get back up on our high horse again. And man, the amount of just thought and detail and attention to detail, most importantly, it's very evident throughout these first 5 songs. This album is living up to be one of the best albums probably of all time so far. This album is very good. This album is incredible. And I hope that everyone listening to it, whether this is your first time listening to it, whether you came here for my reaction, I hope that you guys have the same one, if not a better one, because this album is perfect so far. Anywho, Nationers, we need to head into song number 6, Berghain, Berghain, featuring Bjork and Yevis Tumor. Let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! Decelerando, some retardando. I gotta say it in accent. This song is so nuts. This song's not over yet, by the way. We still have another minute.
The only way to save us is through divine intervention. The only way I will be saved. Divine intervention.
I'll fuck you till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. 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 Love me. Till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me.
What the what? What? Oh my gosh! That is so insane. That is the best song of the album so far. I don't care what I've just listened to over the past 5 songs. Any of my opinions, they still hold true. But holy God, that is an insane song. It takes me back to playing orchestra, like for the 8 years that I played the viola. Like you just feel the energy. And there's so many songs that we played, and you're just like, oh, like we got the energy. It's not these like slow, like when we were doing these 3 notes at a once, bring, 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 bring. It's the easiest way to make it sound like that. I mean, I could replay the song, you probably find it, but just hearing the triple notes, you're holding a note on each finger, on each string, and ripping, hairs are flying. Oh man, this is and I feel like the galloping and the retardandos. Yes, it's I understand it's a pretty sus word, but it's technically the word that we use in music. It just means slowing down, like retardant, like fire retardant. Again, a very sus word. I'm not using it in that way, but again, you hear these deaccelerandos, and you just hear the whoo. I could just imagine the conductor just go woo, 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 woo. Just, oh man, to be in that room. I know I've seen the Dua Lipa in one of the halls doing training season, but I would love to hear some of these songs in whatever theater that was in London. If that's ever happening, I'm buying a ticket and I'm going, because this is a great album. This is a fucking great album so far. That is a fucking great song, and that song definitely fucked me until I loved it. I loved it before it fucked me, like the way that it fucked me in the song. But oh my gosh. Song number 7. Let's head into La Perla, featuring Yaritza y su esencia. Esencia. Yaritza y su esencia. Here we go. Bikini Bottom. We're in Bikini Bottom.
Ladrón de paz, campo de minas para mi sensibilidad. Playboy, un campeón, gasta el dinero que tiene también el que no. Él es tan encantador, estrella de la sin razón, un espejismo, medalla olímpica de oro, el más cabrón. Tienes el podio de la gran desilusión. La decepción local rompe corazones nacional. Un terrorista emocional, el mayor desastre mundial. Es una perla, nadie se fía. Es una perla, una de mucho cuidado. El rey de la 13-14 no sabe lo que es cotizar. Él es el centro del mundo y ya después lo demás quedará. Por fin esa terapia va a ser psicóloga. honestidad. No me das pena, quien queda contigo se cena. Siempre se autoinvita, si puede vive en casa ajena. Jefa cantante, tremendo desastre. Dirá que no fue él, que fue su doppelganger. Bueno, es que, claro.
Back to Bikini Bottom, baby.
Como icono, sería para él una
Probably just the same
narrativa
chords.
reduccionista, ¿me entiendes? Nunca le prestes nada, no lo devolverá. Ser bala perdida es su especialidad. La lealtad y la fidelidad es un idioma que nunca entenderá. Su masterpiece, su colección de bras. Si le pides ayuda, desaparecerá. La decepción local rompe corazones nacional. Un terrorista emocional, el mayor desastre mundial. Es una perla, nadie se fía. Es una perla, una de mucho cuidado.
Holy goodness. You know, it's crazy that I wish some of these songs were longer. Like Berghain with Bajork and Yevis Tumor. I wish that song was longer. And it's still 3 minutes. These songs are epics. They're like, it sounds like a soundtrack. I don't know if this is a soundtrack to like an album. I don't think it is. This album is nuts, man. Holy goodness, this album is so nuts. So crazy. It's so nuts. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, man. Again, it does kind of sound like the Bikini Bottom. I assume it's the same chords. It sounds very oddly similar with the ukulele, and you have like the same chords and like the same kind of tempo. But man, I mean, even the Yaritza y su esencia, like who is that? Is that a person? Yeah, that's like a whole group. It's like 3 boys. They average like 18 million average listeners a month. I didn't even hear them. At least I recall. I don't even hear them in that song. I was so enamored. These songs they put you in a trance, man. Well, song number 8, though, this is going to be a good one because now we're on the back half of the album. And I've always been huge, you know, I love back half of the albums. I like the back half of the album of Addison Rae. What other albums do we had? What is it? The V by Doja Cat I really enjoyed. The back half of JID's album, God Dislike Ugly, fantastic. Will the back half of this album live up to especially with how good the first half of this album was? This album, so great. Song number 8, Mundo Nuevo. Oh, this is like some like triumphant Olympic music. This is the Olympic music. I think Rosalia might be a SpongeBob fan. I'd put my money on it. I think she might be a SpongeBob fan. The elements from the orchestra to the electronic beats. She sung one note. I'm hooked. Oh, this is some trancey music. Does this translate to New Vision? Because Telemundo, maybe that's just a channel actually. Television. That's what I'm picturing. New World? Definitely sounds like it. Yeah.
volver siendo un mundo nuevo. Volver siendo un mundo nuevo. Ay, si encontraba más verdad.
Wow. New World. I figured it was because Telemundo, it's the TV around the world. Mundo Nuevo, New World. Wow. That's what it translates to, at least in English. This song is nice. It's a little short, like, but man, like every song takes you on such a journey. And these little, what do you call them in orchestra? The trill something trill. And you can kind of ascend with the sound, of course. But yeah, this just I'm at a loss for words. I might be listening to one of the best albums of all time right now. That is a really crazy thing to say. There's so many elements from the orchestra to like the rock. You even hear like this little like this rock guitar. It felt like we were in the Avengers like score. Like this sounds like a whole movie score. As an album that has nothing to do with a movie, a short film. You can make a short film out of this. That goddamn good. Anywho, nationers, Mundo Nuevo is delivered. On the back half of the album now, let's head into song number 9, De Madrugá. Madrugá. No, that sounds like Madrigal. I'm in the freaking Star Wars. I feel like there's a movie score, man. Madrigal from freaking Mandalorian. Or the Halo series. I don't know. Anywho, let's head to song number 9. De Madrugá.
De madrugá, 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 de madrugá. La cruz en el pecho calibra mi cuerpo para desquitarme. Yo tengo derecho. La cruz en el pecho calibra mi cuerpo para desquitarme. Yo tengo derecho. Me pesa la cadena. De madrugá, de madrugá, de madrugá. Tanto mirar para atrás. De madrugá.
We're 45 seconds into the song.
No hay un arma, una blanca vereda que dispare y te traiga de vuelta. Ya ne szukaju pomsta szukає mnie. Ja ne szukaju pomsty. Todos los luceros del cielo se reflejan en mi pelo. Traigo mil lenguas de fuego, como que todas en mi pelo. De madrugá, 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 de madrugá.
Yeah, this album is this album is absolutely nuts, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know who was smoking crack. I don't know where this album came from. I mean, obviously somebody made it. I don't know who produced it. Rosalia's been top freaking tier, man. This is not like an album that's like good because like one person that did all the work. It is just this masterful piece of art. Rosalia obviously singing, from all the instrumentation to the London Symphony Orchestra, LSO. Like, it is so good. That is such a great song. That song is going in my like songs. We were 45 seconds into it, and I felt like we heard like an entire 10-minute song. Like we performed a song in orchestra. Ba ba da da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da ba da da ba da da. And then we like transition a minute in, and it's like do 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 do. So good, man. So good. Let's head into song number 10. Dios Es Un Stalker. I don't know why stalker is a hard word to say in Spanish because technically it looks like stalker in English. I don't know how you say stalker in Spanish. Maybe it's spelled the same way. Dios Es Un Stalker. I'll say it like that. Here we go.
Yo te sigo, te improvisa. Si vas lento o si vas deprisa. Nunca ya te enteras que soy tu sombra y esa es mi manera de demostrar que te he pensado y te he extrañado. Yo me sé tus deseos indeseables. Mi aliento es el viento que te roza el pelo y por amor estoy detrás de ti voy. Yo que siempre espero que vengan a mí. No me gusta hacer intervención divina, pero a mi baby yo lo voy a stalkear para poderlo enamorar. Quiero a mi manera, aquí y a donde sea. Mi silencio golpea, dueña del mundo y de las ideas. Todo el mundo me quiere de su lado. Tengo el buzón explotado. Vivo las nubes arriba y el diablo presta apretado. Me encanta hacer carreras con el tiempo, a ver cuál de los dos llega antes a ti. No soy una zorra de un momento, soy el laberinto del que no puedes salir. Detrás de ti voy, yo que siempre espero que vengan a mí. No me gusta hacer intervención divina, pero a mi baby yo lo voy a stalkear para poderlo enamorar. Detrás de ti voy, yo que siempre he estado tan mal acostumbrada y la omnipresencia me tiene agotada, pero este corazón lo voy a secuestrar y perseguirlo sin piedad.
Fan-freaking-tastic, dude. Fan-freaking-tastic. We haven't really felt like that Spanish vibe. Obviously, she's been speaking Spanish 99% of the songs and the lyrics, but we had that little Spanish I like it. This song is I am at a loss for words in talking. How do I talk about things that I have not talked about before? This album is fantastic. Dios Es Un Stalker is just it's just a nice little feel good. You kind of feel like that little salsa kind of beat in the background. It's very subtle and it just fits so well. And plus there was a song I think it was La Perla maybe, that didn't have a rise at the end. Maybe it was that one. Was it that one? Yeah, it might have been that one. Didn't have any rise. This one had kind of a sustained, and then it go right into the next song. So maybe let's do something here. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to play Dios Es Un Stalker, okay? I'm going to start playing the end, and then we're going to hop right into song number 11, titled La Yugular. Okay, yep. So, okay. I was wondering if there was a transition with it. First time we done a transition.
¿Cuántas peleas recuerdas?
La Yugular.
Las líneas de mis manos. ¿Cuántas historias caben? Metidas en 21 gramos. Tú que tan lejos y a la vez más cerca. Tú que tan lejos y a la vez más cerca que mi propia vena yugular. Menagles kudamerusame, menagles ahdenulgahim Mira, yo no tengo tiempo para odiar a Lucifer. Estoy demasiado ocupada amándote a ti un nivel. Mi corazón que siempre está en una carrera. Estoy cortando las flores antes de que sea primavera. Donde atan los caballos, los míos bien amarrados. La sangre y la suerte, aquí mano arrastrada. su propio peso al existir. Ayer, hoy y mañana, la nieve en la que me quiero hundir. Menagles kurame rusame, menagles ahlen ulgahim, faleuda,
So angelic, man. It's so angelic.
Yo ocupo en el mundo y el mundo cabe en mí. Yo ocupo el mundo y el mundo me ocupa a mí. Yo ocupo en un haiku y un haiku ocupa un país. Un país cabe en una astilla ocupa la galaxia entera. La galaxia entera cabe en una gota de saliva. Una gota de saliva ocupa la quinta avenida. La quinta avenida cabe en un piercing ocupa una pirámide. Y una pirámide cabe en un vaso de leche. Y un vaso de leche ocupa un ejército. Y un ejército cabe metido en una pelota de golf. Una pelota de golf ocupa el Titanic cabe en un pintalabios. Un pintalabios ocupa el cielo los pinos. Unos pinos ocupan continente. Y un continente no cabe en él, pero él cabe en mi pecho. Y mi pecho ocupa su amor. En su amor me quiero perder.
7 heavens, big deal. I want to see the 8th heaven, 10th heaven, 1000th heaven. You know, it's like break on through the other side. It's just like going through one door. One door isn't enough. A million doors aren't enough.
Wow, 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 wow. Songs are so freaking good, man. They make you feel something. They make you feel so. I'd be sitting in a giant auditorium. I'd be in awe. I'd be in tears if I heard this album live. Is she performing? Rosalia performing London theater. Is this happening anytime soon? She's playing in London on May 5th and the 6th. So maybe we gotta buy a ticket. She's playing at the O2 Arena. Okay, maybe that's something that we gotta go to. Yeah. This it's so freaking good, man. It's so good. So good. The waves and troughs that we have been on, the highs and lows. There's no words. There's like absolutely no more words that I can use to describe it. Other than I did enjoy that song. There's not been a song on here that I have not enjoyed. Like I've thoroughly like dissected and enjoyed every single song so far. There hasn't been like, oh, that's a filler. Every single song has been like an absolute journey, a mission, side quests are not optional. These are main character energy type songs. Okay? That's headed to song number 12. It's like mignon. Sauvignon Blanc. It's like filet mignon. Filet mignon. Sauvignon Blanc. I hope I don't jinx myself. I said that there's not a song that I don't like on this album.
Mi luz la prenderé con el Rolls Royce que quemaré. Sé que mi paz yo me ganaré cuando no quede nada que perder. Ya no quiero perlas ni caviar. Tu amor será mi capital. ¿Y qué más da si te tengo a ti? No necesito nada más. Sauvignon
Doesn't need any more.
Blanc a tu lado.
Sauvignon. Okay, I did have it kind of right. Filet mignon.
Mi copa de Sauvignon Blanc.
So, okay. Context clues. Critical thinking
A
skills.
mi Dios escucharé, mis Jimichu yo las tiraré, mi porcelana la dejaré caer y regalaré mi piano de pared. Estoy bien si estás tú. Si hoy estás tú. Yo beberé Sauvignon Blanc a tu lado. Mi futuro será dorado y ya no tengo miedo del pasado. En el fondo es un dios en mi Sauvignon Blanc a tu lado. Mi futuro sé bien que será dorado.
For the slow song, it had me. First half had me. Had me in the first half. The second half, we killed it. Killed it. Sauvignon Blanc. Ah, so good, man. So good. So good. It's so good. Again, I don't speak enough Spanish to know exactly everything she's saying. The only thing I picked up out of that was necesito no más. I need no more. That's all that I took out of that. And probably for most of these songs so far, I have not been able to fully dissect, exactly what she's saying, what type of context she's talking about, whether that's a lover, whether that, I don't know. It's just anything that she's talking about. But I feel something out of this album, okay? I feel something. And you know what I feel? I feel something good. I feel something good. That's all that you need to know. Song number 13, let's head into it. La Rumba del Perdón, featuring Estrella Morente and Silvia Perez Cruz. Let's get into it.
Tú y tu compadre de corazón, inseparables, pero algo pasó. Había un kilo sin corte en tu cajón.
Oh, yeah.
De pura envidia, alguien te lo robó. Es tu mejor amigo, el que tocaba la guitarra. ¿Qué será lo que pasó? Que de golpe la guitarra ya no sonaba y ni sonaba el teléfono. No sería tan amigo cuando aflojó las cuerdas de la guitarra. De las primeras al bordón, y ahí dentro metió el kilo, y igual que el kilo, él también desapareció. Pero yo, toditos te los perdono. Toditos te los perdono. Toditos te los perdono. Toditos te los perdono. Cuando dijiste voy a bajar por tabaco, mirando a los ojos a tu hijo menor, le prometiste que no tú estarías de vuelta y nunca volviste a cruzar el umbral de la puerta por la que te fuiste. Pero yo sé que tú eres pa' mí, yo sé que tú eres pa' mí, yo sé que tú eres pa' mí, yo sé que vendrás a mí. Dice en la calle que tú eres pa' mí, dice quién sabe que tú eres pa' mí, se dice en la plaza que tú eres pa' mí, dile a tu madre que tú eres pa' mí. tiene sangre metida en las venas.
Primero viene el veneno y luego la pena.
La que piensas que puede escaparse del plan divino.
El que le está gritando del quinto al cuarto a su vecino.
La que siempre está dando muela y en habladuría. El que nunca dice lo que piensa aunque debería.
El que me dejó a mí antes que dejar su botella.
El que se muerde los puños de rabia y la rabia la muerde a ella. Cuando el poder pesa más que el amor. Cuando el miedo está en ti y el deseo a tu alrededor. El que mató a puñalas y el pulso ni le tembló. Clava cuchillo tan hondo que lo perdió. El que tiene alma de santo pero sigue pecando.
Cuando has mentido por mentir o has mentido por tu edad. Cuando has querido más de lo que Dios te ha querido dar.
Anudar y desanudar, desnudarse y desnudar. Para hacerlo como se debe, 3 cosas necesitarás. Fuego en las manos, ternura en los ojos y a mí presente en el lugar. Técnicamente eso sería un trío, pero si solo miro no contará.
This this album is so good. It's so insane. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. That having 2 other females who also are Spanish speakers coming on here, Estrella and Sylvia. These are some really that is a fantastic song. That is a absolutely fantastic song. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't even know what she's saying. I don't understand most of it. But man, dude, sonically, production, it sounds so good, man. And especially having Estrella and Sylvia, like you could kind of tell the differentiation between them. Man, it just sounds so good. But even to have freaking features on the song and the album to be nonetheless the same, like not worse, right? Continues to elevate, and it's so good, man. Song number 13, so good. We need to head to song number 14, Memória. We got to head into it, guys. This one features an artist named Carmine Ho. Carmen's a hoe? Oh, no. Let's play it.
Ainda te lembras de mí. Ainda sabes de onde eu vi. Que eso es.
She's just singing. There's no beat.
Now
there is.
Diz-me no meu olhar triste que alguma memória existe. E ainda sabes quem sou. Diz-me se ainda tropeço, se me alegro, se agradeço, ou se ainda sei cantar. Recorda-me, por favor, alguma coisa, o que for, que eu não consigo lembrar. Vem comigo pela cidade, diz-me com sinceridade se tu te lembras de mim. Onde cresci, amei, com quem vivi e me dei, ou se a algo eu pus fim. Será que tu me conheces? Que o tempo passa e não esqueces quem eu fui, sou enfim. Oh meu doce coração.
Diz-me se sabes ou não, ainda te lembras de mim.
Siempre que me acuerdo de algo, siempre lo recuerdo un poco diferente. Y sea como sea ese recuerdo, siempre es verdad en mi mente. Y si mi alma se derrama en la falta de pasado, es el olvido. Cuando muera solo pido no olvidar lo que viví. Será que tu me conheces, que o tempo passa e não esqueces que eu fui isso, enfim. Oh, meu doce coração.
A little duet there.
Diz-me se sabes ou não, ainda te lembras
Almost sounds like a lullaby.
de mim.
There's not been a dull moment on this single album, on any song. Not been a singular dull moment. Even with some slow songs with number 12 and number 14 here, like every song has had like some really high highs. And man, so right now, we're about to head into the final song of what is probably the best album I've ever heard. It's shocking. I heard that first song, Sexo, Violencia, Llantas. I knew we were in for a treat. I'd heard a little bit of rumbles. The reason why I react to this album is Cole Kushner over at Dissect Podcast, he had, said that this was a really good album. And, he put it as one of his albums of the year. And I was like, man, I should take it a listen because I trust a lot of what he says, especially around hip hop and just music in general. But for him to say that about an album that isn't really a hip hop centric, it says a lot. So I want to give this album its due diligence because I think even myself, I do listen to a lot of popular albums. We listen to Justin Bieber's Swag. We listen to, Addison Rae Addison and Tame Impala's Deadbeat and Taylor Swift's album, A Life of a Showgirl. We listen to a lot of really big albums, but we also listen to like Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist Alfredo 2. We listen to JID's God Does Like Ugly. There's been a lot of maybe not so... I wouldn't say those albums are necessarily hidden, but they're not ones that everyone's going out and listening to, right? It's not like a Justin Bieber or Taylor Swift, but this is an album from an artist that I did not know before November 8th. This album came out on November 7th. So for that to be what it is, says a lot. And I basically listened to this album because I wanted to see, and I always want to try and find very good albums to listen to. Not just albums that are popular, not just albums that people are going to always listen to. We listen to some sexy songs for you, and I think it's the worst album that I've listened to this year. This album, and again, how much Spotify listeners does Rosalia have? She has 36 million. Like that is a very significant amount of people listening to her from a month-to-month basis. She's an artist I did not know a month and a half ago. And now listening to her, about to head into song number 15, Magnolias, this might be the greatest album of all time. We're about to find out. We need to listen to the bookend. Song number 15. Here we go.
Dicen que si vieras pasar a tu lado la muerte en la Mercedes, la que se alarga, te da buena suerte. Todos habéis venido, hasta mis enemigos hoy lloran. Tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias.
It's like an EOS system for a tornado.
Sobre mi ataúd, catemes quemando ruedas, lágrimas y goma se derriten la madera. Gasolina y vino tinto, puros y chocolates, bailando con amor encima de mi cadáver. Hoy se derrocha, burlando la suerte y lo que no hice en vida, lo hacéis en mi muerte.
The organ in the background. Oh. The church choir.
Algún que otro navajazo me he llevado de la vida. Ella a mí me desarmó y yo le estoy agradecida. Y lanzará azúcar moreno sobre mi ataúd. Quedaros despiertos hasta que vuelva otra vez la luz. Promete que me protegerás a mí y a mi nombre en mi ausencia. Yo que vengo de las estrellas, hoy me convierto en polvo para volver con ella.
This is the greatest album of all time. This is not me being like completely biased. This is not me being like, oh, recency bias, right? I've listened to a lot of albums in my time, from Kiss to Metallica to a lot of hip hop and pop, Justin Bieber albums. I have not heard an album as good as this. Sonically, production-wise, Magnolias being a nice flower and sprouting, it's such an encompassing last song from this entire album, which again, I don't really understand much of it, but man, we were taken on a journey. This is the greatest album of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I hope everyone gets the chance to listen to this album. Get to experience something similar, that feeling. It's also pretty funny because, I don't have Spotify plays. I don't have them on my PC version. So the fun part about it is I just get to enjoy the songs. There's no bias by me. And one of the most streamed songs actually was La Perla with 132 million. Right behind that was Berghain. Behind that was Reliquia. And then Sexo, Violencia, which again, that's just because that's the intro song. Typically, intro songs do have some of the higher streams because it means how many people are listening to it. And then, big fall off because then we have Dios, Divinize, Yugular, Porcelana, then Madrugá at 9 of 15. That's insane, man. These are the songs that I really enjoyed. So Sexo, Violencia, Llantas, Berghain, de Madrugá, and then La Rumba Del Perdón. Those are the 4 songs that I liked. We'll actively be listening to after this. Let's go ahead and pop up the album rankings. As you can see, there's quite the albums on here. We've listened to about a dozen albums so far in 2025, which is pretty good pace, about 1 a month. A lot this month, I will say. However, based on a scale of 0 to 10 and 0 to 10 and low to high replay value, where does Rosalia's Lux rank on my overall favorite albums of the year? Now, again, favorite is different than best. Just gonna be completely honest. This is a 10 out of 10 album. I don't know if I've enjoyed an album as much as I enjoyed this album here for the past hour and 17 minutes of recording this album reaction. Absolutely insane. This is a 10 out of 10 album. I really want to go back and listen to some of the songs that I previously liked, because like I enjoyed Sexo, like that. The intro was so emphatic, and you know, we kind of go through some of these lowly, almost like fairy tale type of songs, and you know, we see like the Porcelana, and I'm thinking like porcelain. I'm like, oh, like are you getting put on a throne? But then I'm thinking like maybe plastic, like porcelain detailing, and man, then you know, there's different things and different elements that maybe I don't fully understand. But we go to Berghain, and there's again these, especially on the front half rather than the back half, but we see these different pop elements in this weird, not even EDM, but it's just like this skipping pop. And then we get into some more orchestral, and we get into some more just pure raw vocals on this entire album. This is my favorite album of the year. And I don't know if there's any other album that could compare, but if there were one, and an album that I have heard a ton about, it is the last album that we are going to be reacting to for 2025. It is Quedeca's Vanish Horizon Scraper, something of that lines. But I've heard that album is really good, especially from a YouTuber, you know, putting art at the forefront of his music. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss that reaction coming out very soon. Subscribe,